Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Mavericks. For Minnesota, they'll be on the road in a tough test. But when this team shines, they shine brightly. Now it's proving time. Mavs, Timberwolves. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And a chance here to check out some stats for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Instead, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
Washington passes to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. From deep. They get it again. The kick out to Irving. From deep, Washington. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Washington. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Here's Conley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Back to Doncic. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. And the 3 ball is good.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside, Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Edwards got 5 now.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Irving against Edwards. A nice shot by Irving.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
You see yourself on the screen, you show us the best moves. Let's go! No.
sheet here on Mike Conley. His last 10 games, he's averaging 8 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Randall no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here is Doncic. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Portland. Now, here is Irving. 4 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against Portland. Conley kicks to Randall. Mavericks with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Well, hey, if you can prevent the other team from getting into a rhythm, the advantage is all yours.
Irving, good.
You know Kyrie is never lacking in confidence. Drains it from another zip code.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And here's Conley outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He takes it in. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. That's 7 points for Mike Conley.
Great recognition there from Conley. He saw an opening and took it.
Washington with a screen on Edwards. And on the way from Irving for 3. Randall grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Conley. And Gobert kicks to Randall. Off target from outside. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. And that one's good, Irving.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Well, there haven't been many misses at the line for this group of players. This is how the shooting guards around the league stack up when it comes to free throw shooting in the past 10 games. fourth, Kyrie Irving.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact. Because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Well, basketball is about efficiency, and with how well these guys shoot from the line, I'd be trying to get them there as much as possible.
Now here is Conley. He's got 7 and stolen by Irving. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 5. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Shoots over Doncic. Conley's shot is off. Dallas leading by 5. Irving with it. Now defended by Gobert. Irving passes to Doncic. Washington with this screen on Conley. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Thompson outside. To the inside. Pass to Washington. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timberwolves trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Gobert the screen. And they get it. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. Flies to the hoop. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Lively with the screen. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Edwards trains it from 9 feet away. That's 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. 9-point game. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert with the screen on Irving. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. Outside Irving. Lively with the screen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead. Doncic outside. Pass to Lively. Irving with it. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Now, Alexander Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
No good from Irving. Timberwolves trail by 6. Alexander Walker on the wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Down low. Here's Edwards. Thompson with the rebound. Dallas shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Washington with this screen on Conley. Irving from long range. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Lively. Thompson surveying the floor. To the middle. Out to Doncic. Here's the 3. Mike Conley with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Irving. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Randall. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. .55 seconds left in the first. Doncic outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And the first one at the line is good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson, Clay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Pass to McDaniels. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Marshall. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Grimes. Hits it from three-point range. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
They've got Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Irving. There's the triple. Rebound, Minnesota. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And in that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
No good on the free throw. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Now, here's Irving. His last outing with 20 points. Puts up a deep three. Ingles with the rebound.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
DiVincenzo finds Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Back to DiVincenzo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Grimes passes to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Irving, good. Irving's got 13.
And when he's on like this, guys, there's not much you can do to stop Kyrie, an incredible shot maker.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Here's McDaniels. The Mavericks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Dinwiddie. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. There's the drive. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And here is Ingles. Here's Reed. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Pass to Marshall. Outside Irving. Inside. Here's Gafford. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Another shot. Here's Irving. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Grimes. Back to Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 15 points.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Ingles kicks to McDaniels. Gafford against Reed. Pass to Ingles. Here's McDaniels. The three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. So the wing on the left. Gafford passes to Marshall. Gafford is screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Ingles. Hasn't made one yet. Here's McDaniels. Plays it up and banks it in.
An aggressive move by McDaniels. A guy who keeps growing his game.
The Mavericks leading. Dinwiddie outside. Trying to get open is Irving. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ingles with the screen for DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks leading by 4. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. At the top of the key, Gafford. Now, here is Irving. Defended by Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie outside. Offline with his 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. That one falls. Reed's got 8.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Outside Irving. It's good from long range. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. One shot.
One shot.
Doncic, no good on the free throw. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Marshall. Back to Lively. On the wing, Doncic. Over by Conley. Doncic kicks to Marshall. Shoots over McDaniel. Marshall can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now, here's McDaniels. 11 points in the game. Here's Conley. Outside for Randle. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Nobody pushes around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough. And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Here's Doncic. He's got 7. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Irving looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss and finished off by Lively.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Oh, Edwards, and look how far away he is.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Thompson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Edwards. Now McDaniels. He's got 11. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And it's all evened up. Gobert's got his first points in this one.
Too much Rudy Gobert. Can take a lot of contact down low.
Pass to Washington. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Edwards. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
It's good. Lively's got 6.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Conley against Doncic. Misses from short range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. On its way from Irving for got it!
Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight,
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know that high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through two quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves, trailing by 5. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Thompson sets the pick for Doncic. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over McDaniel. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Conley kicks to Randle. Back to Conley. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Doncic. Kept alive. From past the arc. Here's Lively. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Randle finds Edwards. Over Irving. And that one hits back iron.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Elbow shot. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
To Gobert. Randle with the ball. He's covered by Irving for the lead. Randle no good. Dallas has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment. I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
McDaniels against Thompson. Irving for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
How about the numbers for Anthony Edwards? Right around 25 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Thompson misses. Conley dishes to Edwards. Gobert the screen. To the paint. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Minnesota with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Edwards with the stuff.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And here is Irving. 23 points in the game. Pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by Doncic. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Washington. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Conley against Doncic. Conley's shot is off. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Doncic. Washington with it. He's got 16. Lively finds Irving. Thompson for the the triple. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Again, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Pass to Conley. Randall with a screen for Conley. And the 3 off target.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Irving can't hit.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Ante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. Three-pointer, Randall hands it from downtown. Randall's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Pass to Irving. It's up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Mavericks.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And he makes the first.
Well, known for being an exceptional defender, Gobert also has a good sense for when he should look to score.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Irving. Minnesota also with the sub. Ingles is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
He's off on the first.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
He hits the second from the line. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
That bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got 9 points.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Pass to Ingles from downtown. Connects from three-point range. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Thompson from long range. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Ingles. Now, Alexander Walker. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. Bulls from the top of the key. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Marshall. Here's Lively. He has 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Randle. Over Marshall. The baseline jumper goes down. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Doncic outside. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Here's Grimes. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Ingles, the bounce pass. Randle from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Randle with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Randle passes to Alexander Walker. Over Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player, can compete with the best of them.
Randle can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks shooting 41% for the game. Doncic passes to Marshall. Here's Grimes, defended by DiVincenzo. Shot by Grimes, no good. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And that game against Houston, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire. Pass
to Gafford. Here's Grimes, defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Doncic, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Ingles. Dillingham setting the screen for Ingles. Another miss by Minnesota. Mavericks leading by 3. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Gafford throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Ingles. To halt the run. A three-pointer is right on target. Ingles has got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Dinwiddie outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The wide open look here for Ingles. And they get it back. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Marshall. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Grimes has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Dallas. Stolen away. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Then there's Irvin. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Ingles. Reed with a screen for Ingles. Traps in the tray. Ingles has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. For the screen on DiVincenzo. And on the way from Irving for 3. The offensive rebound. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Alexander Walker. Basket counts.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Tries again. Shot by Grimes. No good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Ingles. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Ingles has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 3. 13 feet away. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Ingles. Jacks up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here is Marshall. From the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And here's Ingles outside. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Irving sets a screen for Washington. Takes the 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Pass to Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Shot by Grimes. No good. Timberwolves trail by 4. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Here's Shannon. Three-pointer. A rebound by Washington. Outside Irving. Down low. Marshall can't hit. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Ingles kicks to Reed. Pass to Shannon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Mavericks leading by 4. On the wing, Irving. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here is Ingles. Up top, DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Pass to Marshall. For the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. a new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Randall surveying the D. Pass to Gobert. Conley with it. Outside Edwards. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, P.J. Washington.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Inside. Here's Conley. Nice D from Doncic.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Now here's Gobert. Six to shoot. Pass to Edwards to stop the run. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Thompson outside. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Dallas leading by 6. Thompson passes to Lively. Over Gobert. Lively's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. McDaniels dishes to Randall. Thompson against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
To the left wing. Lively the pass to Irving. No good on the 3.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Gobert with the 7'9" wingspan, making it look simple.
Doncic with it. Pass to Irving. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Washington. He's defended by Randall. Lively is screen on Conley. Shot clock at 5. He had a nice open look right there. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Pass to Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thompson outside. And again for 3.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
And that triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. Pass to Conley. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Doncic passes to Washington. Back to Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Dallas shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Thompson outside. Here's Irving, and McDaniels with the block.
The swat from McDaniels with a near 7-foot wingspan. He can cover a lot of ground.
Mr. Randall to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the lead on their heels and drawing fouls.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, he's still...
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this.
And here's Edwards from the arc. A rebound by Washington.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
On the wing, Irving. That shot missing. Randall with some nice D. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
It's stolen by Gobert.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they recover it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Clock at 4. Count it!
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity. What's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here is Edwards. Over Irving. Missed. It falls. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And the officials are signaling for a video of the review now.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
After the review, the is overturned.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.